It's a valid reason, yeah.
Okay.
In as much as it's fornication, okay, accepted. But as long as we have started, what is what doing what doing well?
What is what
What
doing
is
is
what
what
doing
doing
well?
well? Okay. Let's go, my good people. Welcome to HOTSPOT. It's your girl, Sire Abraham, and this is episode 7. Guys, to catch up with us on today's gist, you need to go see episode 6. I mean, episode 6 has been buzzing because we had Luna telling us the reason why men lie. And today, we would be discussing about the reasons why women cheat. And for today's episode, I have an amazing human with me in the studio. My guest for today is a makeup artist, a skincare therapist, and an all-round entrepreneur. We have the one and only Love Kelvin in the building. Hey, Love, what's good?
Hey, cutie, it feels amazing to be here.
Okay, Love, looking at your skin, yeah, I think we need to talk a little about your brand. I mean, for
Yeah,
how long have you
definitely.
been doing this?
I've been doing this for 3 years now.
What has the feeling been like being a skincare
It's
therapist?
amazing.
Okay,
It's more of a bittersweet kind of thing.
okay.
Yeah. And I think it's something I enjoy doing. It's more of a passion to me than just bag.
Bittersweet. By bittersweet, like, what do you really mean?
You know, skincare has its own challenges here.
Okay.
And you get to meet crazy clients and all. So
Have you like recommended a cream for a client and they're like, oh, it did not work, da da da?
yeah, multiple times. You know,
Okay.
the problem here is skincare and bleaching differs.
Okay.
Most people will mistake the two, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Skincare needs time, consistency, and all. But you know, bleaching is
Sharp, sharp.
it's using chemical products to brighten or lighten your
Your skin.
complexion.
Yeah.
While skincare requires habits, you know.
Consistency.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
continuous practice, so it needs time to work. But most of these clients, they want
Sharp,
magic.
sharp.
Yeah, they want magic. They want something that will work real quick, and so that has been the challenge.
The challenge. So when you recommend something and it doesn't work, they're like, oh.
No, not like it doesn't work totally, yeah.
Okay.
But you know, it takes time, and most of these clients don't even have patience to wait.
Okay.
Imagine you having a wedding or an occasion, you know, and then you just decide to shop for your skincare products few days to your occasion, and you expect it to work for you. You know that's impossible, yeah.
Yeah. True.
So they mostly come back and be like, the products are not working, it's not working fast, and my whatever is getting closer. You know. But it's good though.
But what about people? I feel like people have different like skin, because I feel like something that works for Mr. A might not necessarily work for Mr. B. But that's one thing skincare therapists do not
Yes,
talk,
you know, yeah.
talk about enough.
Yes, we you know humans we have different skin types.
True.
Yes, and the way and manner in which products responds on an individual differs. So you don't just look at someone's skin and be like, what product are you using? Then you go get it. I've tried that before. Before I understood what skincare is, and it was not funny.
True though, true.
It was
That's
not
true. I think
funny.
I've had that
I ended
experience
up damaging
myself.
my skin, and then it took me months to, you know, treat my skin,
Get it back to the original
Yes.
and then start.
and it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, so what advice do you have for ladies out there? Should they take?
I think
Because people
they
feel like skincare is expensive. I'm never going to lie. Skincare is actually expensive.
Skincare is expensive, but it's affordable.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
affordable.
can build like
There are affordable, good
products.
and healthy skincare products out there.
Okay.
There are also the very expensive ones. So you just go for your budgets. And I'm always here to recommend products that will work with your
Your
budget.
skin. Okay. So before we dive into today's tea, grab a glass of wine, grab a bottle of Coke, grab a glass of water, because it's about to get really dicey in the studio today. Now, while I was preparing this, while I was working on this, I was with my sister in the room and I'm like, Madam, but why women self they cheat? And my sister looked at me and was like, oh, you mean why do women double date? First thing first, women do not even want to admit the fact that they cheat. So let's talk to Love. Love, why do women cheat?
So when you reach out to me on this topic, I could not even wait.
Okay, you
Because
have a lot to
I
say.
have a lot to say. I have a lot to say.
Okay.
So Women cheat for so many reasons.
Okay.
Part of which is lack of contentment,
Okay.
greed, insecurity,
Mm.
moral decadence, and so many things.
Mm.
There are a whole lot of things.
Reasons.
We women differ from men.
True.
Which is why they said when a man cheats, relationship continues, and when a woman cheats,
Yeah, that's
relationship ends.
End of discussion.
We women, when we are in, we are in.
True.
When we are in love, we have our emotions all over the place.
True.
So we don't hide it, which is something I have noticed that most men don't like. When you like your man and then you start showing him that you like him, he tends to acting so
anyhow.
You understand?
Yeah.
They prefer you just
Being very nonchalant.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it's almost very difficult for ladies to do that because once we're in love, you will know.
Very in love. True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now, it is easy for a man to cheat without having any strings attached.
Okay.
He gets.
Yeah.
He can be in a relationship with one girl and maybe have 5 or 10 other ladies he sleeps around with.
Okay.
And which he feels absolutely nothing
for them. Okay.
But it is very, very difficult with us women because it feels like anybody we go down with, we deposit some percentage of emotions and feelings to that person. So imagine you now sleeping with 5 or 10 different people apart from your partner. Your relationship is not going to be balanced. It's going to be, it's going to be on and off, and then you guys will start having issues, probably break up. You get? Another reason why women cheat. Okay, now.
Okay, don't worry. I was going to ask you a question before you continue. Okay, so you were saying something like a man could cheat with 10 different women like outside, but still like love his woman like 100. Do you understand? Yeah. So that's basically you telling us that men cheat for fun.
Yeah.
So are you trying to say that women do not cheat for fun?
We women love attention.
True.
Yeah. When we lack attention, we go out there and get attention.
Okay.
Not necessarily love or affection. You get?
Yeah.
So women go out and cheat with people they feel takes care of their hearts. People they feel
emotionally available.
Yeah, emotionally available.
Okay.
People that they feel they are available for them whenever they need attention, time, company. We don't want to lack. Like personally, attention in relationship to me is 100. Like,
yeah, true.
You don't give me attention, the next minute I'll be thinking, oh, this one here, stop loving me. Oh.
No, that's very true. I feel like that's.
I'm not the calling type here in a relationship. I don't like phone calls, even though some of this is necessary. But when I don't talk to my man for a day, when he doesn't call me, when we don't communicate in 24 hours, I'll start thinking, shit, this one.
You don't tire for me.
I don't understand. You get.
Yeah.
So that's just the basic. I feel like women cheat mostly when they are not attended to. When you give your woman time, attention, they cheat. Time in the sense that I don't mean you should be there for her 24/7. She has to have something doing with her life. Both of you have to have things to do.
Doing.
But communicate when it's necessary. Make time to talk, make time for conversation, for phone calls and all when necessary. Don't just be there always forming busy. That's they say true. A man can never be busy for who he loves. So absolutely. You can never be busy for someone you love, no matter what. You always find time, you always squeeze out time to talk to that one special person. And I feel like if you're in a relationship and you don't have that kind of communication, that kind of attention,
then it's obvious
that the whole thing is actually one-sided. For me, that's how I see it.
I hate men who are like dismissive. Do you understand? Like maybe I'm trying to have a conversation and you feel like, oh, this is not necessary, oh, I'm busy, oh, blah blah blah, and that you don't expect me that, like, now you're being very dismissive, and then there's this guy who has time for me.
Yeah, you know, there are
Share
certain
this guy.
times that I want to have some conversations with my man, and then when I text him his response, you know, all these one word response and all, it just draw me off.
I said,
And then whatever it is I want to say, I will not end up
you
saying
want
it.
to just
I'll
swallow
let the
everything.
thing flash.
Yeah.
So once I keep guarding me, I'm just kind of person that anytime I feel like I want to have a conversation, like I prefer talking to people direct. I don't want to have to gather everything at once before now finding one day and then start talking about it. Like you get,
like you did this the other time,
Yes.
now you did, yeah, that's
yeah,
like a whole
I don't
lot.
like
True.
it.
Yeah.
If you offend me, if you do something now, I tell you now. You say sorry now, and then it's done.
It's done,
And
true.
I forgive you, and I will never bring it up again. If
yeah.
you are sincerely sorry, because if you are not sorry, there's no point pretending to apologize. There's no point apologizing because
You just
I
want to
complained
say,
or because
yeah.
I want you to apologize. No, don't apologize to me because I am
want you
complaining
to.
and I obviously just want to sorry. I want you to acknowledge the fact that
What
you
you
were
did
wrong
was
and you were
wrong.
truly sorry, and then you apologize nicely and sweetly, which is one thing that I know. I am very sure these men, they are like it because
Guy people still love facial expression. She's like, nicely and sweetly, like.
a few years ago, this my story, I met this guy, started dating,
Yeah.
and I found out that he was 2 times my age. I was 22, he was 44. I didn't know that at first,
Okay.
and I didn't really bother to ask him, you know. So it was in the course of the relationship that so many things that are interested for me, that are interesting to me, the whole thing doesn't even make any sense to him.
To him, yeah.
Okay, he does not eat noodles, he doesn't eat sardines, he doesn't eat so many things
That you love.
that I love.
Okay.
You know, he doesn't even keep some of these things at home. It's only when I'm going for visits that he buys
Gets
them,
them, yeah.
and keeps them for me. You get?
Yeah.
And anytime I ask, why don't you eat noodles? Who doesn't eat noodles? And then he'll be like, noodles, that is baby food, Indomie generation food. So one day I now asked him, I said, how old are you? He now told me I was 44. I'm like, 44? No wonder.
But wait,
I found the relationship boring. Plus,
Yeah.
he doesn't smile. He hardly smiles. I've never seen him smile to anybody.
but does he smile at you?
Yeah, he does. You know, I can be funny at times, so
Yeah.
I always crack him up. Then, after some time, he just go back to normal, go back to being serious, go back to, and then in the conversation, he's not sweet. He doesn't call me pet names.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything.
I think that's something with the uncles. I'm not even going to lie.
And the thing that I prefer dating older men, but I think this one is a little bit too old.
Yeah, because there are older men who are actually sassy. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
maybe this one is it from Taraba?
No,
Okay, thank you.
it's not from them. I know.
Taraba, please don't call me. Yeah, no, you know we had that conversation.
They can be so unromantic, especially.
Don't worry, we don't. They
Okay.
nobody will drag us.
Okay.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Okay, love. Let me ask you something quickly.
Yeah.
Will you cheat on your man because of financial instability?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
First of all, I cannot date somebody that is not promising.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't date a man for what he has.
Okay.
You don't do we have reasons to have reasons to love someone?
No,
You know?
absolutely not.
I feel like when you want to love someone, you love the person for who he is.
Okay.
You get?
Yeah.
When you have a reason to love someone, a certain day will come that reason will not be there. So what now happens?
Sure.
The relationship is going to crash. If you love someone because of his money, what happens when he goes bankrupt?
Absolutely.
Your love will be gone. What excuse will you have to leave the relationship? You tell
true.
him that you dated him because he is rich. Now he does not have money, so
And
you are
you're not
going.
on
That's
God,
going to be
sure.
unfair. And in the same note, you know, whether or not he's doing financially okay, but I think when I see him trying, when I see him making efforts to be successful,
True.
when I'm seeing him pushing to be a great person, to make it, I think I can hang in there.
Okay.
But you see a situation whereby he's relaxed, he's broke and relaxed. He's not doing anything. He doesn't wake up in the morning, go out there and hustle. Me, I'm a
basically doesn't
hustler.
have plans.
I am a hustler.
Yeah.
Apart from being a skincare therapist, I do makeup.
True.
Yeah, I do makeup. I do my makeup myself most times
Okay.
and all. And I sell wristwatches. I sell glasses and all. So I know that I'm industrious. I am hardworking, and I would want a hardworking man
as well.
that would support me. People don't want liabilities these days.
True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I may not really go into a relationship because the guy has money or he does not have money. I date people because I love them, not because of what they have or what they possess. But you know, with time, maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you are still where I met you. All efforts to make you get up on your feet and do the needful, get up and hustle, get up and make some money.
Yeah.
You know, it's abortive. I don't have a choice but to work out because I cannot kill myself.
True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hang out with, wouldn't want to date someone that would drain me, you know,
Yeah.
and make me feel like I'm giving all the efforts. You understand?
Yeah.
I want to have a man that has the same hustling spirit as I am. Yes. So I feel like you don't have to have a reason to love someone. You don't date because someone is beautiful, he is handsome, he's this, he's that. You just date the person for who he is.
Okay.
If you don't date them for who they are, you are signing up for something that may not be ready for.
True. Now, you know, I had to throw that in because most times when you want to have conversations with men basically feel like women maybe now I am dating you and then something goes wrong and I leave. A man will always feel like, oh, she got someone better, oh, she got someone who had like a fatter pocket, who was giving her more money. Do you understand? Men always love to make it feel like women cheat because of the money. Do you understand? So it's so beautiful listening to this from Love, and Love telling us that, oh, you know what, we don't just cheat because of money. There are more reasons to why women cheat. Do you understand? I feel like cheating because of money is not legit.
It's not legit, you get. But you know that in a relationship, you have to date a responsible person.
Yeah.
Someone that will be able to take care of you.
True.
Not 100% because he ain't your daddy. You get.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's not. It's a relationship. It's not marriage. In fact, even in marriage,
hey, have you not seen couples that do 50-50?
You cannot even see. Yeah, there are 50-50 couples out there. You cannot even see a man in most marriages. You cannot even see a man doing
100.
What is 100? Doing like 70 or 60.
Yeah.
Do you get? Which is why I feel like these days most men, they marry. They go for working class ladies, ladies with businesses, because they don't want to suffer.
Thank you.
The country is not even getting any better. The economy is literally crashing.
Not even smiling. It has crashed. It's not even smiling. Yeah.
So most men lately, they go for ladies that are already working, graduates, ladies with a degree.
Not their gorilla's girlfriend.
So
yeah.
Most men lately, they go for ladies like that because they don't want to not like they don't want responsibilities. You know, you can never tell what the future holds. You cannot just marry somebody that is not industrial, somebody that is not intellectually sound. Yeah. And anything can happen. Whether or not you have money before getting married, anything can happen. You know, so it's, to be on the safer side, both of you have to be working and hustling together because sometimes things can go bad for one party, and then the other one has to be there to just keep down the home, keep down the relationship,
the family, and all
you
of
get
that. I feel like you asking a man for money makes him feel good. Do you understand?
So I found out that this guy was cheating with younger girls that are way my juniors. Girls that used to call me Auntie Love, Sister Love, you know, they greet me. I started noticing it when they started brushing shoulders with me. They just see me and eye me, and they just push mouths. and all of that. Then and I say, what happened? Because for someone to be respecting, all of a sudden they stop respecting you, it has to mean something. It definitely has to mean something.
Yeah.
So one day I was with his phone. Maybe he was trying to show me a video on his phone. Then one of the messages from the girls now pops up, and I now saw it on the screen. I'm like, what is this? Do you know this girl? What kind of message is that? What's even led to this kind of message? So that was how I found out that they were having a thing going on. And then it was so disrespectful.
Very.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I said it to myself. I said, okay, you see this thing you did to me, I will do it for you, small, just small. I want you to experience, feel
pain.
how I felt, so that tomorrow, even if they give you money and say take money, go and cheat, you will not cheat.
You will not cheat.
Honestly, when I did, he has been, you know, he had tons of girls who were cheating with me, on me with.
Yeah.
But just one time that I cheated, that relationship, it was unstable till we finally broke up. Every day, every argument, he kept emphasizing on that thing.
Oh, you cheated.
The remaining 9, I was not talking about them, but see that one time I cheated, he has been talking about it, and till today,
he would always want to remind you.
He would still talk about it. Do you understand?
Yeah. You know the crazy thing about men cheating is men always cheat with less. Do you understand?
Yeah. Like
if you want to cheat on me,
cheat with somebody that I know. If they can't,
when I say better in
every,
thank
you understand?
They will pick her. You are not cheating with somebody
that. You cannot cheat with somebody that is below me. Like, what are you looking for?
They are degreeless girlfriends.
What are you looking for? Wait, what are you looking for? You know, I have been asking myself this question. What do men really want? Because and up to now, I've not been able to find an answer as to what men want. Because this gender, what they tell you they want
is totally different from what they want.
Actually want.
True.
Do you get?
Yeah.
They don't like coming out to be sincere with themselves. That's one thing I've been trying to fathom, and I've not been able to wrap my head around it.
Love, did you know something? You just said something that is going to take us to the next point. You know, we just spoke about revenge. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Women cheating because they want to revenge. Like, you've disrespected me enough.
Yeah,
so to complete, let me show you how this thing is done here.
Yeah,
sure. Now, talking about insecurity, what do men really want? I feel like women cheat when they start to feel insecure around you. Now, I was sitting on my own. You've now come to say, oh, I like you. Seeing very well that maybe I'm a thick person or a slim person or a light skin person or a dark skin person. Now we start to date, and then you start making comment like, Kai, you're too black. Kai, you're too big. Kai, what do you really want? Do you understand? I feel like men
you should just be specific what you want.
You cannot
look for what you want. Take all the time you need. Look for what you want. Then go for what you want. Stop looking everywhere.
A few weeks back, I was having a conversation with my friend, and she was like, oh, she broke up with her man. And I'm like, oh, what happened? And she was like, oh, he said that she's too big. And I'm like, she's wait. Yeah, like she's too fat. I'm like, wait, but this person saw you, liked you, people started dating, probably did all the rubbish you want to do.
You see, that's the problem. When he asked her out, she was big. Why did he not ask her out? She should have let her be since she's big and go for the slim ones. But you saw me fat and chubby or obese. You came and asked me out. I feel like men ask women out for fun. Have you noticed that? Because no, but that's all asking out is actually asking out.
That's why women need to
I feel like sometimes they just get bored. They now say, okay, pick up their phone and be like, let's have some fun.
Let me tell you people, that's why you need to wait. That's why
you be entering random DMs and be sending messages. Probably same message, you just copy and paste for fun. If the Holy Spirit is not on your matter that day, and you fall, you'll be a victim. You will come and start crying.
Now you see why people need to watch episode 6 here, because episode 6, Lula said men love variety, men love fruit salad.
Yeah.
So now he's just there. He have texted watermelon, tested pineapple, apple, and then you orange. Now I be lime. Nobody, instead of you to be sleeping, they are sending you message 12 a.m. You are there replying. The next thing now, yeah, and tomorrow they'll tell you that no, I don't really like you.
No, they'll tell you you're forcing things.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, I think we need to take this slow.
So I feel like women cheat when they start to feel insecure. Do you understand? When I start to feel insecure around you, that's like a legit reason for me to move. Me, I don't feel safe around you. Maybe you've started to make comments.
I don't feel loved.
I don't feel loved.
Protected.
Yeah. I don't feel listened to. Do you understand?
Listen to.
You just
very
want
importance. Very, very important.
understand?
I
Yeah.
had I had this fight with my boyfriend some weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
Like 2 months ago.
Mm.
I was telling him something, he was not listening to me. He got so occupied with
What he was
with
doing.
some personal stuffs.
Mm.
Yes. So I felt abandoned, I felt neglected, and I felt really, really terrible. I felt unattended to. I was not getting the attention that I need, the attention that I deserve. Do you get?
Yeah.
So much so that I was talking to him about something, and then I sent him a message, he did not respond. I talked to him on that particular thing like 3 times, and I
he
got peace.
continued.
And then it was a very, very big fight.
Mm.
Because why will you date somebody and you don't listen to the person? Listen to important things. You don't listen
Important
to me.
things.
Okay, you don't listen to me. You don't even give me time. You don't give me attention. You don't give me listening ears. You don't sit back and watch me voice out my heart and tell you stuff. I tell you and tell you what I want, what I want you to know, and tell you certain things. Who do you want me to now go and tell? That's how cheating starts. So that's how cheating starts. Because by the time I want to have this conversation so badly, this thing is important to me, and I want to talk about it so badly, and I keep bringing it up, and you keep
Being dismissive.
you keep declining. You kept being so uninterested in whatever it is I had to say. If I see somebody that is available to listen, I would not hesitate
Gradually,
to
just go
to that person and then talk to the person. And then that's how, before you know, affection, communication breeds affection. If there's no communication, there is no affection. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's how cheating starts. And let me tell you, one of the easiest way for me to cheat, to be pushed to cheat, is when I don't feel listened to, when you don't give me time, you don't give me attention when I need. Both of us can be busy. I feel like, if you are busy, you're having a busy day, tell me. You should know your schedules, except for unforeseen circumstances, of course.
True.
You get.
Yeah.
You know how your tomorrow is going to be. So when you wake up in the morning, text me, tell me, babe.
Today's going to be.
How are you? How was your night? Hope you slept well. So I'm going to have a busy day. So don't feel bad if I don't talk to you. Don't feel bad if I don't call you, if I don't chat you, or if I don't respond to your messages. These are my schedules. Yeah. Then if you don't know your schedules and then some things just came up,
Impromptu, yeah.
that's why you have phone.
You can still text
You
as
use your
well.
phone. Text me, text me and tell me, babe, something came up. I have something to do. I have to travel, an emergency. I will pray for you. I'm not going to stop from traveling. I'll pray for you. Tell you, safe journey. And then when at the estimated time you're supposed to get to your destination, I would call to ask, babe, have you reached your destination? How is it? You understand?
Yeah.
All of that. Learn to communicate. Communication.
That's very
If you don't communicate, you don't give the room for communication. I feel like you are depriving me of one of the most important things that I desire in a relationship. And I can, me, I'm very patient. I'm very tolerant. That one I know for a fact. But it gets to a certain stage that you cannot hold in there anymore.
True.
Yeah. When you keep saying one thing continuously, you keep saying one thing repeatedly, you get tired of talking. And then at the end of the day, you may end up looking like a nag. He might end up calling you a nag.
True.
Meanwhile, it is him that is making you nag. Because some of these things, I'm not supposed to tell a full-grown ass man one thing 3 times when he's not a baby.
When you're not
Do
a
you
emphasis
understand?
or when he's
When
not
he's
a
not
baby.
a baby. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's a different thing entirely if the communication aspect is coming from me. If I'm the one not communicating as I should be. But when I tell you something once, if you really value me, you really value the relationship and what we share, you'll be able to put that notes. Yeah. And make sure that you don't cross it.
Sure.
Do you understand?
Absolutely.
But in a situation where I tell you this thing today, tomorrow I tell you like 5 times.
I might not want
I feel
to.
like
I don't have the
I'll
patience
get
to
tired
tell
of
you.
telling
Thank you.
Yes.
I will just keep
But when
it
I get
in.
tired of telling you, it will get to a stage that I feel like, okay, anything that you want to do in this
Just do it.
Just do it.
I
And
will
when
not
it gets
even
to that
say
stage,
anything.
for me, that's the beginning of the end of the
breakup.
relationship. And there's
True.
one thing with me. Once I make up my mind to leave relationship, whether it's angel that come down from heaven, I'm not going back to your relationship. No matter how hard I love you. I can break up with you. I will be crying every day, wetting my pillows. But I will still not go back to you when my mind is made up.
Yeah,
I will
true.
take enough time to heal, to move on.
Mm-hmm.
I will not rush into another to somebody's arms
Relationship.
and end up
Yeah.
using somebody. No, I'll take my time, and all. That's how I roll.
Okay. Moving away from all of that, is sexual insatisfaction a legit reason to cheat? Woman will tell you, oh, he doesn't satisfy me. So that's why I'm outside. Well, but before you even tell, now there's one thing I used to always say about this sexual compatibility thing.
Yes.
Now, how do you know that you're not I tell people, most times people just like testing the waters. Do you understand? Now, let me say the first person you start making out with is like a 2-minute person. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you don't go out to go and try like a 10-minute person, you will not know that this person is not satisfying you.
Yeah.
But most times people just like to jump around, and then when times for business come, they're like, oh my god, this person cannot satisfy me, so I can't. I've seen people end relationship because they feel like sex is bad, like it wasn't that.
I
So
think
do
it's
you
a
think
valid
it's
reason.
really
It's a valid reason, yeah.
okay?
In as much as it's fornication, okay, accepted. But as long as we have started, what do you need? What doing well?
What is what doing is
what
what
doing
doing
well?
well? Okay.
To me, I do not really like. I'm not good at cheating in relationships because I can be smart at any other thing, but when it comes to cheating, I'm not smart on that one. The very day I start cheating, that very day, there's a very high possibility that my man is going to catch me. So I don't want to try it. It's better I just walk away than to cheat. Respectfully, yes,
walk away,
than
yeah.
to cheat, because I don't want to have to be sounding
Deleting
very
messages.
funny, deleting messages, having to sound funny on phone calls.
Yeah.
Maybe anytime you call me, I'll be like, hey baby, how are you? Love you, all these things.
Yeah.
And then when I'm with another guy, I will not do it.
True.
You understand that kind of
Yeah.
thing? So they easily dictate where this kind of thing. So I don't want somebody to even. I don't want to be found guilty.
True.
Yeah, that's the word.
So
Back to the sexual satisfaction aspect.
yeah.
Like I said, in as much as it's fornication, but what is worth doing is worth doing well.
Yeah.
I think it's a valid reason.
Okay.
Yes, because if you want a lasting relationship, one thing is that people these days, they don't even, you don't date who you don't see a future with. But funny enough, people these days they date for fun. Yes, they date for fun,
So,
and I think that's very risky.
Very,
Because
very.
I've seen a lot of men, both men and women, who go into relationship for fun, and they end up having feelings, and
Yeah.
then the whole idea of relationship is just anyhow.
Very, yeah,
Do you
true,
understand?
yeah.
So I highly recommend dating somebody that satisfies you sexually.
Okay, just in case
Yes, just
you
in
end
case.
up
Yes,
getting married to. Okay.
exactly, because if you're not sexually satisfied, you end up going out to look for satisfaction.
Okay.
And on that note, there are times that you see these men, they are smart.
Okay.
So there are times that these men, on your first sexual attempt, your first sex
Okay.
in relationship,
Yeah.
they put in all
So much effort.
the effort.
They want to impress you.
Yeah, they put in all the efforts. They take whatever,
Yeah.
dragon spray, everything, to be able to give you the way you want it, so that tomorrow you will come back.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
They don't want to miss out on that first date.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Yes. So in situations like this, you may not really know whether it is actually him that is working or is what he took that
No,
is
but I
working.
thought men said they used to be nervous during the first sex. They tell you, "Oh, I came too quick because I was anxious."
There's nothing like that. There's nothing like I came to because
Okay.
I
No, so basically, will you leave a 9/10 man because of poor sexual performance? I mean, now everybody is supposed to be, not everybody, nobody's perfect, but normally we love to say, oh, this person is a 10/10. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you meet this guy and
Do we have 10/10? Nobody is perfect. You
no,
can't
yeah,
tell someone 10/10.
definitely. So let's just say you meet someone who is like a 9/10.
Yeah.
Now the sex is supposed to make him a 10/10. Do you understand?
Mm-mm.
Now he
Let's
meets
say
all
8
your.
over 10.
It's
Because
okay.
like I said, nobody is 100%.
Okay, cool. So you meet someone who is like 8/10. He meets all your standard, like what you want in a man, but then sex is bad. So you leave him. I mean, you like romantic men. He's romantic. He gives you money. He listens to you.
The sex is bad in what aspect? He does not.
It does not last, obviously.
You know there are medical treatments to this kind of things.
Okay.
If I really like him, I would want us to explore other options.
Okay.
Let's try. Yeah.
Let's try.
The medical.
Okay. I wanted
Let's try the medical attempts
Okay.
to fix it, to fix that bullshit, because that's bullshit. But like I said,
Yeah.
if all effort is abortive, I will sit you down respectfully
I don't like your face right now.
and tell you,
Yeah.
give you reasons beyond reasonable doubt
Okay.
that I am leaving you, not because you are not a nice person, but you see that particular one thing.
You cannot.
That one thing can degrade the remaining.
Wait, it can degrade the 8.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Majority, not all, you know.
Okay.
So because it's very important. It's very,
True, it
very,
is
very,
actually very important. True.
very important. Which is why any relationship I go into, I make sure that my sexual satisfaction is met. See, I recommend that one to any other thing that he has to offer. Yes.
Okay.
That's one. I think that one and the attention.
They are like top
They
tier
are.
for
They're,
you.
they're like how do I put it? Like they're on a bracket.
Okay, for
They
you.
said, yeah, for me.
Where is my case? No, I mean because personally, yeah, I'm not so big on. I feel like I'm a kisser, and if the kiss is good, smooshing is bam, then I
love
mean,
kiss.
yeah. So the sex, you don't have to come and
I
you
love
don't break
it.
my back. So for me, I'm not.
I love kissing. If you don't know how to kiss, I will teach you. See, me, I'm willing to teach any man that wants to be with me
Yeah.
how I want my man to be. If you are willing to learn.
To learn, true.
Yes.
Mm.
In the same way, if I teach you and you don't want to learn, I will get tired and I
And
will
you
go.
move. Mm.
Yes, I'll get tired and I will go. It's not a do or die affair, is it?
It's
No.
not.
But me, I'm
Absolutely.
always and
Ready.
ever ready to teach you to kiss, to do all those things, to do the needful, to be romantic. Because I remember there was a time I was teaching my ex. I said, "We are going to teach. I'm going to. I'm going to teach you how to be romantic."
Okay.
I sat down and I list out a number of things
Okay.
that I
you
want,
would want
romantic
him to-
things that I want him to be doing,
Mm.
and then he started doing them, and I
Okay.
found that very cute because I'll be like, this is an intentional man, a man that wants to
Intentional
keep me.
Mm,
Do you
true.
understand?
Yeah.
When you keep telling a man what you like and he does contrary, you tell him you like A, he does B.
Mm.
Tomorrow, for me, I would stop telling you what I like because I feel like
feel
you're
like
always
you're
going
not-
against what I want.
Yeah.
So there's no point. Just do what you want
What
to
you
do.
want to, and for me,
But
I just
the relationship is definitely going to be at stake.
true. But for me, yeah, personally, I just feel like maybe you're not just my person. Do you understand? Because I feel like if you're my person, you would really like be intentional about me. Because
Yeah,
there's
that's
one
the
thing
truth.
about men, yeah, what he cannot do for you, he's willing to do it for
another person. Exactly
So
my
if
point.
you're not doing it for
Do you
me, it just
understand?
means that you're not my person. Like, go find your person. I'll find
Yeah.
mine because I know that my person will do like
Exactly
whatever
from-
it is.
Like
and
there are
whatever
men
it
you
takes to
meet
keep
that you
me.
don't have to even put an effort.
Mm.
They know everything.
Thing,
They
yeah.
read books, you know,
True.
how to be a gentleman, how to do all this. They read books,
True.
they read stories, they read all those things. They learn every day.
True.
They do different things. They explore, which is why I told you earlier that me, I don't like boring people. I don't like a man that does one thing all over and over. and over.
Yeah, we like
Just
spontaneous.
just do something different, do something nice. Don't be too rigid. There are people that I met someone.
Yeah.
I think I was having a conversation with someone,
Mm.
and then he was like that he does not like kissing is not his thing.
Mm?
That he can he can have a girlfriend he loves very much, or he doesn't like kissing.
Ah.
That is a principle for him. I said, wait, is it a principle or is just that? Because some principles, they are not principles, they are
We
rubbish.
will break them.
How can you say
You don't like kissing.
kissing is a principle for you? Like no kissing in relationship is a principle. Who does that? Do you understand?
So wait, what happens like when they want to have sex? You just come and you lie down.
Yes,
then
they
you
do
just-
it, and I feel like the affection is not there. How can somebody
Obviously.
just
Obviously.
without kissing me? You know?
You just hate me. Oh. That
I'll
you
just
hate
go.
me not to want
Me,
to
I cannot
kiss
give
me.
myself. Please.
Okay, cool. So moving away from all of that, yeah. Do women cheat with people they are emotionally attracted to?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel like a woman can just cheat with anybody? Do you understand? Because for me, I feel like,
When a woman is out for revenge, she can cheat with anybody.
oh, okay.
Yeah. But when she's out seeking for attention,
Okay.
she gets,
Replacement.
she will cheat with someone that actually gives her attention. And for her to even think of cheating, that means it is the attention he's giving her that will be leading her to him.
True.
So before she even
Start.
end up cheating, she must have started having feelings for him. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Yeah. But then there are people who cheat on their partner and come and tell us that, oh, it's a mistake. Like you travel all the way from
No, there's nothing
Jalingo.
like cheating, a mistake in cheating.
Thank you. You travel all the way from Jalingo to Abuja to go and see a man. Now you stopped in Okari and ate. You got to Ibi and even bought fried fish. Then you got to Abuja. I came back and you say it was a mistake.
It's not a mistake, but there's nothing like mistake cheating.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So
People,
cheating is
let me tell you
cheating.
something.
Yeah.
People will do what they want to do.
Regardless.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
They are not babies. Nobody is a kid. Yes, it takes adults to be in a relationship most times.
Most times, true.
Do you get?
Yeah.
So for anybody that does anything, they are very intentional about it. They want to do it. It's something they want to do. It's something they have planned to do it. Something they have programmed to do it. So let nobody come and deceive you and say it was a mistake. I did this. I don't know what came over me. I was what. Even though when it comes to when you are broken, you need someone to talk
Like
to, and then somebody just come and then you finish pouring out your heart, you start crying, and the person hugs you, and then you guys end up. And that one, you will not say it was a mistake per se. You will not say the person took advantage of you. You were just
your emotions were just all over the place.
Your emotions were all over the place, and then you were vulnerable. That's
okay. I think that's the word. Yeah.
Yes. So, moral decadence, I told you, is the reason. When you lack good morals, you cheat. You are not brought up.
If you were not loved at home.
Yes, you grew up in an environment where people do things anyhow.
Yeah.
Your father does it. Even your brothers, they do it.
Yeah.
Your sisters, ma, they do it. Your mother, ma, they do it.
True.
So you are just there. You are not morally
grounded. Yeah, like one of the reasons why, talking about like moral decadence here, I feel like another reason why women cheat is because they seek validation. Do you understand? Like a girl who is loved at home and a girl who is not loved at, when you see the both of them, like it's totally different. Do you understand?
True.
The trading is different. Now the one who is loved at home knows that, oh, I'm loved at home, I don't need validation. Do you understand? But for a woman who is not like loved at home, like coming from a home where everyone just does things anyhow, your dad is just there, they're just out here with every man that shows them the littlest form of love. Oh, this man, oh my God, he loves me. Now moving, she's with this man, oh my God. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like family factor.
Yeah, it's also a valid reason.
Yeah, family factor is also another reason why women cheat. Like women who are not loved at home are outside seeking for
love
validation and love, from men. So most times, men cannot stand the idea of their women or girlfriends like having a male bestie. Do you understand? So do you actually think as a person that having a male bestie as a woman can lead to cheating?
Well, yeah, it can.
Okay,
it can, yeah. When you're in a relationship, there's one thing you should always put in mind.
Okay.
You should try as much as possible to avoid any sort of inappropriate relationship or friendship with anybody of the opposite sex.
Okay.
You as a lady, if you're in a relationship with a guy, you should be able to maintain some certain level of relationship. There are certain things you need to adjust, certain things you need to stop. Not like you shouldn't have male friends.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have male friends, and you keep a very clean
Relationship
and sincere, clean friendship
with
with that person. But and most men, they have a very big issue with their girls, their women having a male bestie. All these things. When you get too close to the opposite sex, one thing can lead to the other.
Okay.
And before you know it, you're already doing some shit. Do you get?
Yeah.
So I feel like when you are in a relationship that you really want to be in, try as much as possible to maintain some certain level of relationship. There are some certain things you need to cut off, some certain things you need to reduce.
Okay.
You know, so that your relationship will not, it will not be compromised. Yeah, that's what I feel.
Okay, so you are basically saying that having a male bestie can actually lead to, because
Even
that
though-
man is like the shoulder, like where your man is not giving you attention, your
Yeah.
bestie
Okay,
gets,
okay.
yeah,
I have a male friend. Yeah,
yeah,
he's a very good friend. Not necessarily, I don't consider him a bestie
Okay.
kind of friend,
yeah,
but I think we are cool. He's someone that he listens to me. I can call him at any time, and then I want to talk. I can call him for advice if I want to. Yeah, if I want to make some decisions and I am finding
it's
difficult.
difficult,
Yeah. So I call him and we talk at length, and we
Okay.
are good. We respect our boundaries. He has his relationship, I have mine. We've hugged. We've never had anything intimate. We've never kissed. Nothing.
Okay.
I think there was a time he even told me, he said, even if I stand in front of him naked, you will not
Yeah,
feel
because-
anything.
yeah, he
You
sees
understand?
you as
Because
his guy.
I feel like he we have not really crossed, because me saying we have crossed
It's like
boundaries, like
yeah,
we already went down,
yeah,
but we didn't. So I think we have understood
You just have
ourselves
that
to some certain
understanding.
extent,
yeah,
that I don't think there is a possibility. In fact, there is we can never
yeah. So you
go
it's-
intimate.
It's just we are mutual
yes,
friends. We are
we are
mutual friends.
very good friends.
Yeah.
Someone I can call at any time and talk to. Most guys have issues having when their girls are having male besties. You know, they feel insecure because
True.
shit happens.
A lot.
And I feel like these besties, they do the work of a boyfriend.
A boyfriend, yeah.
Sometimes, guys. I feel like most men that have a problem with that, they are all these guys that they know that they are not trying.
Okay, if the man is
they're not
trying, he will
because
not.
if you are trying,
Okay, you will not have a
you don't
problem.
have to be secure. I think that's insecurity
Okay.
talking, because when you are not trying, of course you be scared. Oh, this one that I'm not doing what I'm
this.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
Shey, this person, if she go out now and see somebody that is doing what I'm not
Won't she
doing for
leave
what
me?
you understand.
Yeah, true.
So things will start going south. Do you
You start
understand?
having like multiple thoughts.
Yes, exactly. So I feel
Okay.
like if you just find out that they should just try to find out why these ladies keep this
Male
kind of
besties. Yeah.
male besties.
If
If there's any aspect they need to work on, they should
they
just
should.
work on it too. Just
what's your conclusion on this whole thing? Like conclusively, why do you think that women cheat?
in conclusion,
Yeah. In conclusion.
women cheat for so many reasons. I feel like I've not even said half of what I have to say. But anyways, story for another day.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, women cheat for so many reasons, part of which I have shared today. These are things that women can actually work on it.
Okay.
Even though it's not like I'm trying to be defensive of women.
cheating, yeah.
Yeah, this is me just giving out an honest opinion as to why they cheat.
Sure.
In the same way, you can still choose not to cheat.
Very
It's a
true.
choice.
It's a choice, yeah.
Yes, you cannot. Nobody will force anybody to cheat when you don't want to. If you want to cheat, you cheat. If you don't cheat, you don't cheat.
It's true.
There's nothing anybody will tell anybody. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like, in as much as these reasons are valid, like 100, I still think walking away is better
Sure.
than cheating.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Nobody is going to force you to do a relationship that you don't want to do.
Sure.
When things are not going as they should, and all efforts to fix things is not working, just go
Judge
well you can. Respect yourself enough,
To
love
walk
yourself
away.
enough to walk out of any relationship that is not giving you peace. That's just it.
And
You don't have to go and be stressing yourself to go and cheat.
that's a lot of stress, true.
Yes. It's when you start, in the process of cheating, whether to get back at a guy or to look for sexual whatever, you end up going cheating with, sleeping with different persons,
people,
and then
yeah.
the whole idea, the whole context will not change. It will not now be like you are cheating because of because of revenge or anything. it will now turn to something else. She understand? It will change a different dimension.
It's like going to be a different narrative altogether.
Yes, so I feel like it's better. I recommend walking away. When you cheat, when you talk things, you do everything you can. There are so many things you can handle a cheating partner. If you cannot do it, if it's not working, you've tried and it's not working, please respect yourself enough to walk out.
Sure.
Relationship is when you do what I feel. I hope with these few points of mine
no, I thought
I'm able to convince,
yeah,
but not to confuse you on the reasons why women cheat.
Yeah.
Not as much as I have a lot to say, but let me just stop here for today.
For today, full stop. All right, I think I totally like agree with you. I feel like cheating is too much work. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now I'm hiding chats, hiding conversations, I'm being sneaky and creepy. To save yourself the energy, I feel like cheating is a whole lot. If it's not working, walk away like respectfully. Do you understand? You don't have to be sneaky, you don't have to be creepy. The lies and do you understand? Another thing is cheating is just body count and STDs.
But I thought we concluded this thing.
We've concluded.
This time is not enough.
Cheating is just body count and STDs. You're playing yourself. You
I'm
are
telling you,
literally
risking
playing
yourself. You're risking yourself. You know the dangers. We've never
Involved.
talked about the dangers that is involved. The dangers of
Oh my
cheating.
god, guys!
This whole cheating thing is very wide. It's very
so
broad.
dynamic.
And
It's a lot, guys. You know what? I think myself and love will have to come back
for part two.
Because
we have
this
not
is
finished.
a lot. I know that you enjoyed today's gist. I know you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. You don't. You people try for us, eh? And with that being said, bye. See you on next week episode.